Our free live chat psychic reading connects you instantly with experienced psychics, ready to offer you personalized guidance and clarity in real time, whether you're curious about love, career, or life's biggest decisions. Our psychics are here to help you unlock your future and discover your true path. Experience the convenience of live chat, where you can ask questions and get immediate insights, tailored just for you. Don't miss out on this unique opportunity to connect with your inner self and receive the guidance you need. Subscribe now and never miss a live session. Start your journey towards clarity and peace today.
Hi, this is Psychic Readings by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do prediction for you, let me know in the chat. Just a reminder that all of our showtimes and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at psychicreadingsbyandre.com. So go check it out. Of course, if you're on our YouTube channel, we have a new store that you can, after the show, go check out. We got a bunch of new merch on there. Finally happened. We finally got it working. So after the show, go check it out. So let's get started with today's show. On our Patreon page, which is something not part of our merch thing, but it's on our website. There's a little button there for you. We have brand new astrology reports on cryptocurrencies, and I think one on the S&P 500. So go check that out for this month. So go check it out. Let's get into the first question. Today, because I'm Canadian, so is the wife. Mm-hmm. We have Canada Day, and we were out. We had a wonderful breakfast, early morning breakfast. Wandered around in the heat, and had some ice cream. That's what you do on Canada Day. Mm-hmm. And maybe later today we'll go watch some things going off in the sky. So let's do a reading of Canada. I know Canada's having a little bit of a struggle with the U.S. right now and doing all kinds of weird and wonderful things with the Americans. But let's have a look at what the cards say about Canada for the next little while. And hopefully any Canadians on here. I don't know if we have that many Canadians here. Happy Canada Day to you guys too. That's why I got my red shirt. I'm made in Canada. So there you go. So what's coming up for Canada in the next little while? Health-wise, I think it's sitting on the precipice of great change. And it's going to have something that's going to have to happen, even under the Liberal government that we have here in Canada. It's going to have to change for the better. Everybody was thinking that Carney was going to be the answer to all of our questions and problems and all that sort of thing. But it's not. He's going to have to change a lot for Canada and start doing all the right things for Canada. I think that's going to be coming up very, very soon. He's going to be, how would I say this nicely, dragged into doing the right thing for Canada because of Mr. Trump. And it's going to be an interesting time. It's going to be a lot of growing pains for Canada. But it's going to have to happen. Either Mr. Carney has to leave and bring somebody else in, or Mr. Carney is going to have to change himself for the betterment of Canada. Financially, we're not going to be doing all that well for the next little while. We had two choices. We had that Two of Swords card, which means two directions. Okay, that the path could be, but it's upside down. And I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of hardship here in Canada financially because of Mr. Carney, unfortunately. But I do think that's going to be changing itself around with better politicians at the helm. That's going to be in the next year or so. That's going to be changing. Of course, with the people, this is people and that are involved with the situation. So this is a rock and a hard place when it's right side up. It's you, your gold, and trying to something coming between those things, but it was upside down. So I think a lot of the problems that we had been having with the United States is going to be turning around in a good way, thankfully. So hopefully in the next couple months, we're going to be having some great changes here in Canada for the better. Okay? So anything to add?
No.
I was pulling an extra card for that situation between us and the United States, and I pulled up the death card. Not meaning the death of Canada, means an abrupt change in direction. Okay, and I think that's what Canada needs right now, is an abrupt change in direction from where we're going to where we need to go. Okay, so our relationship will improve, but not willingly. Well, but when it comes to Mr. Carney. Let's get into the chat for today before I get into more trouble with YouTube. Hi, Audrey. Some are seeing an interest rate cut of 0.50 points from Mr. Powell. Now in July and probably 0.25 in August, September. When do you see the next cut rate? 3 cards, please. You know, when they have the rate cut, it's good for people that are holding assets like Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, stocks. It's good for them, but it's not good for anybody else that's not doing that. It means your dollar shrinking in value. That's what it usually means. So let's have a look. It is going to be cut in the next June, July. Well, June's done now. July, August, September. I think there's going to be a cut rate, even with a change in Mr. Powell. I think Mr. Powell is going to be going away in the next little while. Because unfortunately, Mr. Powell's doing everything in his power not to do the cut rate because he dislikes Mr. Trump. So he's kind of like, I'll show you. But I think he's going to have to change that tune that he's playing, because the country is going to be needing that particular, or the world is going to be needing that cut very, very soon. And I do see a 0.5% in July, August, somewhere in there, and probably some more by the end of the summer. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. Good day, all. Platinum has woken up and joined the party. Thoughts on price by year end? Because of, when we're cutting rates and all that stuff, and all assets are going to go whoo up through the roof, platinum is going to be part of that. I do see 20% raise in most precious metals. It's going to be a good time for any gold and silver bugs and platinum bugs, if you actually have the actual stuff in your hand. Okay? Paper stuff, not as good, but that'll go up in price as well. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. May I have a general reading? You may. Feel a little giddy after all the sun. Have my new hat on to protect me from the sun today.
Mm-hmm.
Health-wise, you're going to be getting into a situation, either you or somebody very close to you is going to be having some unexpected situations that they're not paying attention to, and they should be paying attention to their health situation. So make sure that you're taking care of business when it comes to health. Go get it checked out, see the doctor, do all the things that are necessary. Because I think it's going to be getting into something that, if you don't catch it in time, may be a lot rougher than what you want. Okay? In that particular situation in the next week or so, I do see the financial situation because of this instance going down a little bit. There's going to be a lot of expenses and all that sort of thing. People around you, there's going to be a rally that's around you. Make sure you allow all the people around you that care about you to help you out. We have a friend that's not really wanting anybody's help, and he's going through a rough time. So don't be him. Ask for help, okay, when it does arrive. And it's going to be a very good situation for you. Either you or somebody very close to you. Okay. What is all this?
No worries.
Huh?
He's blocked.
It's blocked. Denied. Somebody doing nonsense on our chat. What can I expect from Shad in the upcoming months? Family friend, but I feel he has a crush. Didn't we cover this last time?
No, don't think so.
Another crush. There's crushes everywhere.
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe.
Some confusion on his end and everybody's end of what is what. There's somebody very close to him that's redirecting them to thinking differently. Make sure you oversee that particular situation and change it, because he's getting this person, Sean, is getting some bad info about you. Okay, so make sure you nip that in the bud. He does like you, or they like you, but there's some confusion around that on the information that he's getting or they are getting. Anything that?
I'm distracted. Sorry.
No, she's too busy. So hopefully that helps you. B3 on base, go to $1 USD. Not for a while. Yes, but not for a while. That's basically what I'm picking up. First thing that pops in mind. It does have some money coming towards it further on, maybe 2026, 2027. But at the moment, it's not going to get to that dollar evaluation anytime soon. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. Hi, Andre. Do you see any big event this month that drop all markets? I know markets dropped today because of uncertainty between Canada and the U.S. and some other things going on. I do see some other things going to be happening, especially when Trump's doing all of his interesting things. So there's going to be very, I think middle of next week, there's going to be something that's big that's going to be happening. That's going to be dropping everything in a good way so you can pick some up at a good price. Rumors of wars. Something along those lines. Probably drop the markets a little bit. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Can I request mercy and assistance in spiritual accusation from the higher ups, please? been struggling and suffering a lot lately. Make sure you're doing your spiritual practice. Always put the white light around you. That's the first thing to do. That's kind of a universal thing, that it doesn't matter what philosophy you have, is the white light around you. And allow them to guide you, and make sure that you're listening to them, because they're going to be guiding you to doing the right things for yourself. Okay? So always be listening and paying attention. And that will help you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Did the nurse I was at use a clean needle when I was taking blood sample? She was very young, seemed very unsure. While the needle was inside me, she pushed with her finger. Was the needle unclean? I think it was up this. It was right. Probably first came out of a package, as they often do.
And they clean their hands before doing any procedures, so should be okay.
Should be good. If I'm thinking everything, all the, what do you call it, procedures were adhered to while taking the blood sample. Okay, I don't see any danger from this. Hopefully that helps you out. Hey, Audrey, I went back and read your report, and it said that we'll see one penny Shiba in December 3rd. Oh, December. 3 cards for if that's still on the table. Still a thing going to be happening in December and maybe January, somewhere in there. It's still on the table. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, especially with all the cryptocurrencies reshaping and rebuilding everything that's necessary to bring in that new financial system that we keep talking about. We just got to get all the other countries in line with the trades, especially here in Canada. And I think after that starts to happen, you're going to see a big push in all cryptocurrencies. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Hi, Andre. Nice. Citrion? C3 car increase. Oh, pie are still a money pit. It's going to be costing you more than you had anticipated. It's going to need a lot more repair than what they're saying. I still think I'm picking up that it's okay, but there's going to be something better that's going to be coming along, which is going to be meeting your needs. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Do you see me ever reaching millionaire status? Well, will be the source that increases the wealth. Bitcoin. Maybe what's the other best asset on the planet is Nivea. I think that's like number 2. Amazon, all that sort of thing. Also, what I'm picking up from you is having patience. I know a lot of people out there, they want it right now. It doesn't work that way. Everything about collecting assets and investing all has to do with patience. And I'm feeling that you got to get into that. I think on my merch page, I have a coffee cup that tells you the secret on getting rich. So go check that out. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. May I have a reading? You may. So you're building all kinds of wonderful things and you're showing them to the people that are around you. You're not quite sure if it's going to be making any money. I do think it's going to be making some money. It's going to be coming to the end of the process because you're going to be taming that particular situation in a good way. So when it is built, and whatever this is, it's going to be doing very, very well. Okay, so follow through. Don't stop with the thing that you're trying to do. It will bring you some good money. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Ard. I guess that's supposed to be my name. Why did my cousin Christian podcast text on Sunday when have been no contest what he is are his attentions? Huh. His intentions are good if I'm picking up what you're putting down. And he's a very loyal person that is going to be doing all the right things for you in a good way. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hey, Andre, any messages for me this week? There's something about you're not showing everybody what you can do. Okay, you got all these great skills, and you're not showing them to the world. I think once you stop doing that and showing the world what you can do and actually implementing many of those things, you'll be better off. Okay, so this is the time not to hide. Remember this from another medium. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Okay. Who was that? That was it'll come to me later on. So don't hide your light. Make sure that it's shown to the world. People may laugh and scoff and all that sort of thing. No, you say it to them. Nah. And you do it anyways. Because you got some good ideas. Carry through with them and get her done. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. My mom, Darlene, passed away in 1999. I'm her daughter. Melinda, does she have anything to tell me? Okay. Showing me roses or rose bush, usually signifying love from the other side. Good embrace around you. Kind of sorry about some of the things that she did in living. She thought she was doing the right thing on raising you, but didn't have the capacity to show all the love that she was necessarily wanting to give you. Because she didn't have that sort of training. But now on, from where she is right now, she's saying that that you can hopefully forgive her for not showing all the love that you deserved. And know that she's always watching over you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. When you see big banks start dropping in value, and how will Bank of America do in July, August? Thank you. They're not doing good right now. The big banks are not in a good way. But if you pay attention to what they're doing, okay, They're all buying Bitcoin. I wonder why. Every time I turn on my morning news about cryptocurrencies, you hear more and more banks and financial institutions buying Bitcoin. Must be something to this Bitcoin thing. This is why I keep telling you guys, buy Bitcoin. Because that'll be part of the new financial system. The banks have already figured it out. BlackRock has already figured it out. And I'm hoping that you guys figure it out before it's too late. Okay? Watch what they do, not necessarily what they say. And you'll be just fine. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. How much of world events are planned and acted out in mainstream media spreading the play? Oh, I'd say a good 98% of it. All this has happened before. Okay? As that one thing in the Bible, there's nothing new under the sun, Horatio. They keep replaying the same scenario, and we, the people, always keep falling for it. And it's there to frighten you. Okay? Once you understand that all of this is to keep you in fear, okay? When you are in fear, you're more easily controlled, right? And he who is in fear, or people that are in fear, are always start to make mistakes with their finances, with their choices in life. And this is why they do it, because they can rule over you through fear. Let's see. A good scenario. The Spanish flu. Way back in history. I like reading history. Everybody was wearing masks. The financial system collapsed. Kind of like what went on not that long ago. And then the next thing would be financial crisis and then a war. But there's one guy right now that's trying to stop all that. They're trying to get him to a war, but he's not budging. So he's trying to buck the trend. And he's trying to bring in the new financial system. That was the other thing that happened back then, is there is a new world financial system, the US dollar. Okay? It's not exact, but it often rhymes. So read your history and you'll start to understand the pattern. And of course, you got Mr. Trump trying to shake all that out of the system. Hopefully that gives you a lesson for today. Hi, Andre. Will Zion Oil and Gas, ZNOG, hit an excellent oil or gas deposit within the next 12 months? Before I even throw the cards in, I'm saying I'm picking up yes. A lot of the oil finds that they found or whatever, they already knew it was there. Oil is not scarce. Did I say that out loud? It's a mechanism to make the prices go up and down for oil and gas. Okay? It's like diamonds. They're not that rare. So yes, they will find something. It's a change in direction, an abrupt change in direction. I do think that their luck is going to be good in the next little while. And they're going to have an abrupt change in direction. There was confusion and all that about these two companies, and they're going to hit the pay dirt very, very soon. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. And a little bit more history. Caspa coin in December 2025. What will the price be? A little bit more now. I'm not sure of the exact price or anything like that. I do see a 5 or 6% rise from where it is right now by that time period. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Audrey. I'm an Aquarius, and my crush is an Aries. Is there any compatibility before I make a move? The wife's got her eyes crossed. I don't know.
I dated an Aquarius once.
Aquariuses are a little watery. Oh, yeah, the wife said. Aries like fire signs, especially Leos.
Yeah, water can douse your fire, so
Yeah.
you have to be really strong to hold your own.
Couldn't work. Don't be so hot. Could work. Could be a lot of fun. Aquarius is, if you can handle the heat, I think it'd be okay. Aries are very about getting things accomplished, getting things done. If my wife is any indicator of that, they don't take any bullshit. She, I got to watch my Leoness. It could work, but it'd be very trying at times. So don't try to control them. Okay? The only person you can control is yourself. Have some fun with it. Hi, Honor. Do you still think Manaki meme coin will do well and reach or come close to all-time high? It's currently 0.0009. And the all-time high was 0.025. It'll do better than it has. I don't think it's going to get that all-time high anytime soon. Unfortunately, I think the meme coin thing is going to be washed out to sea very, very soon. So be careful out there with those meme coins and get into actual crypto like Bitcoin. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Are you seeing my job soon? Why do I see ice cream around you? I know I just had some ice cream. I just saw a guy with those hats at the ice cream parlor. I'm picking up creamy smooth. I do think the situation that you there's going to be something that you're going to have to do before you get to the actual job that you go to. It might be something like serving ice cream or something like that. Unless that's what you want to do. And then that will springboard you into the next thing. Okay? And I don't see that for another year or so. Good money in ice cream, especially right now. Will M reach out to me soon? Are you reaching out to them? You can do the thing too, It's a brand new world, as they say. There's a compatibility issue that I'm picking up. It might be not the right situation for you, but it would be a great lesson for you, especially with that devil card in the middle. Devil card is being tied to things that do not work for you, and you keep doing that over and over and over again, thinking you're going to change the outcome. And my number one rule of life is you can't control anybody else. The only person you can control is you, right? So if you're trying to control them, don't waste your time. If you're trying to make them into something that they are not, it's a wasted effort. You can have some fun with it, but I'm picking up you're going to have a lot of struggle with that particular situation. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. I want to know if my fiance and I are really over. Is he playing me? He's a possessive kind of individual. I'm picking up that he's one, or they are one of those types of people that likes to possess everything, and it comes from fear and all that sort of thing. Yeah, he's playing you. Okay, it's about dominance. You concur?
No comments. I don't know. I wasn't there.
She's not there. Okay. But I do think, yeah. Should I start a YouTube channel to show and sell my jewelry? Yeah. Why not? TikTok.
Can't hurt.
Hey?
Can't hurt.
Can't hurt. Just understand that YouTube, like anything else, yeah, there's a lot of learning to do. But with that said, don't wait for perfection. Get out there and do it. Okay. If I waited for perfection for my YouTube channel, I would never have started. That's another coffee cup we have on our merch shelf. The wife doesn't quite like the color, but you have everything you need is the cup. Meaning you have everything that's required to start being successful. There may be some learning to unravel all that information that you have already, but it's already there within you. Okay? I'm picking up TikTok might be a little bit better situation for you. Do both, TikTok and YouTube, but understand it's a lot of work and a lot of knowledge. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. When will I go into remission? I'm picking up the number 2. What? Oh, right in the health spot. What you first thought was really, really difficult, it's going to be actually quite easy this time around. When you do the situation, it's going to be a lot easier than last time, and it's going to going from up to down and back up again. It's going to be a lot smoother this time. Okay. And once you get your emotions and all that in control and go through the process, you're going to be just fine. Okay. So hopefully that helps you out. I didn't. 2 weeks was what I was picking up. Is the bull run coming this year? We kind of already are in the bull run. But I do think Christmas time, summer, up to Christmas is going to be very, very good for us. Okay? Am I supposed to leave this town? Yes, but not quite yet. There's some other things that you're going to have to settle it where you are right now. Make sure you don't burn any bridges. Because I had that feeling from you. I'm gonna go somewhere else. No. Don't burn the bridges, but do it naturally. It will happen naturally on its own time, and it'll be sooner than what you had thought. Okay? And it's going to be a right move at the right time, and it's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Oh, thank you for the $1.99. Nope. Where'd it go?
Same person.
Same person. Okay. A tree fell on my son's rental property. Will the insurance take care of the expenses? I'm picking up no. Might not be in the insurance itself. So, yeah, the general insurance policy, look at the riders. I don't think it's in the riders. Okay? So have that look over. It be natural disasters or acts of God. I think they call it in a policy. And I don't think it's there. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Is liquidity still going up on October 2025? Yes, it is. Will Crow Coin go up to 0.15 in October 2025? I'm picking up no. Not quite. Maybe in 2026. You gotta have to sit on it for a while. Okay. Will Dogecoin go up to $2 in October? No, but it is going to be going up in a significant manner because now you can wrap it on Coinbase, I believe. Meaning a lot of people will be holding on to their Dogecoins in a big way. That and XRP. And Litecoin, as a result, is going to go up as well. People go, Litecoin? Why Litecoin? That's how you make Dogecoin. If you're running a Litecoin miner, you can have the selector do Dogecoin at the same time. That's how you make Dogecoin. So just a FYI for you guys. What's your thoughts on XRP? Will XRP go to $10,000 by 2030? No. I'd like it to. But there's some things getting in the way of it. I think it $3,000 to $5,000 somewhere in there by that period of time, which is still good, especially if you got some at 20 cents, like me and the wife did back in the day. Maybe, yeah. I don't think we have a lot, but so there you go. Hello, Andre. 3 cards reading for my trip. Where you going? Moose Jaw? Nice place. Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. We were there last year. A lot of fun. Very, very flat.
Flatter than Manitoba.
Flatter than Manitoba. Make sure that you have all the preparations and all that sort of thing. I do see something getting a little out of sorts paperwork wise. So make sure that you have all the paperwork if you got all the documentation and all that for the hotel, for the flight, Make sure that you have all that sorted out before going. That's the only situation that I'm picking up about the trip. Making sure all the contracts that you have with all these other people are in good standing. Okay? Hopefully that helps you. Do you see anything positive happening between me and the guy I'm interested in? Yeah, just let it flow. It's going to be what's going to be. Don't force it to be anything else. It's going to be a very good relationship. Okay? And that's all I'm picking up by that. Hi, Audrey, do you see any health issue for me, or is it just anxiety? Why do you have anxiety? There's nothing to worry about. It's what we like to believe. Not always true. Yeah, it's more of an emotional thing. You're always looking at all the negative things going on, and you're not looking at any of positive things going on around you. You're one who likes to dwell on all the negative stuff. When you're watching all that negative stuff on the news and all that sort of thing, know that it is just there to manufactured to keep you afraid. And you have to figure out a way of going around that particular situation. Okay? And one of those things is buying Bitcoin, like on your little logo. Okay? So hopefully that helps you. Will I be global artist? Be a global artist. I want to be a singer. I don't know about global. And it's one of those things you just got to go out there and get it done. Practice, work very hard. I don't think it's going to be a global sensation, but you're going to be more of a local thing, which can still be good. Unfortunately, in the music business, I'm finding all the big stars are disappearing. There's very few of them because of AI. And that is the market today. So I do see something very good, something local, and you're going to get a lot of wealth from that. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Audrey, will XRP retire me this year? No. Close, but not yet. We got to be patient. There's going to be some good things. Oh, yeah, the long journey. Make sure that you keep sitting on it because there's going to be some big returns from XRP and all that other good stuff. We just got to be patient. It's going to be maybe not this year. It's going to be the following year, and you're going to be making off like a bandit. Okay? Hopefully that helps you.
Okay, that was it.
What's that?
That's the last question.
Last question.
That was it.
If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to secretreadingsbyandre.com where all that information is there. Make sure you check out our new merch store with wonderful coffee cups and a poster or two. Also on our website, of course, the merch site is not on our website yet. We haven't done that yet, but it's on our channel. If you like a personal healing or reading from my wonderful Reiki master wife, that information is also on our website. If you'd like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Trezor cold storage wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make some profit from that because we're affiliate of them. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe. Oh yes, we won't be here Saturday. We're going to go out to the woods. And there's not much internet out there, so we'll be back here next Tuesday. Okay? So hopefully you can stand it and wait another week, but we will be back. Okay? Until then, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.